One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Mighty Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. We have waited patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively.
Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, this is the opposite of what this defense wanted. They told us in meetings, like, they were focused on this running back, can't give up the big plays. He's touched it twice, and he's made 2 big plays. They've got to wrap him up. Sometimes you don't realize how good somebody is until you get into a football game.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to... in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson will throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Army Black Knights offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time.
One thing this defense prides themselves on is their preparation. And they knew coming into this game they were going to see option on 4th down. All 11 guys defensively are ready for it. The quarterback tries to keep it himself, but there is nowhere for him to go, and they turn it over on downs.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Run it with the fullback. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. That's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a bit...
There's a crease. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He might want another play. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Burgess. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 4 wide receivers on 2nd and short, guys. A whole playbook at their disposal. Caught in the backfield. It's Sparks. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The run inside. It's Burgess. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
On the option. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can get...
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Complete. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Jackson will throw. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. No huddle offense to the line. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Sparks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. After run, now throw. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Motion from the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Off play action. Got his man. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll go to the counter. Quick spin on the run. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires quickly. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Army! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Jackson will throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Give to the fullback. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. Makes it past the marker. Nice move, creates some space. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the visiting head coach. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Almost lost the football on that one, but the clock is stopped while the medical staff comes out to tend to an injured player. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Give to the single back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete. Makes a man miss. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense...
Might have a chance. Touchdown, Black Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Here we go. Ready. Sweep, sweep. Go, go.
Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. Across the 25. Makes the grab in their space. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Black Knights offense will go to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here comes the option. Got a first down. Gashes the heart of the knee. The 30. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Army!
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore, coach. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Sticks it in his belly. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Howard. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Black Knights have this offense rolling. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Black Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeps it on first down. And a nice... pick up there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Benson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 18. And the Black Knights have taken it inside the 20. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the ground. He's got it again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
That's caught. It's Atkins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Unloads quickly. Showing off the arms. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback. And
he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much, but tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his feet. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out